Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once more to Grigsby's War in the West as we continue with this epic saga. So, we are in a position to potentially, to enact something in like Sicily. I don't know how long this is going to hold. I don't know if we can even hold this, but we will try. Now, the thing is, once we do, hold the line as such, I will have the Hermengarden Panzer Division sent back to Messina. Now, the Tigers are an absolutely terrific beast, but the thing is, they're not an offensive weapon. They are a defensive weapon. Sure, it might be a heavy tank, but the thing is, the logistics of it, the fuel consumption, fuel use 123, ammo use high. It says compare that fuel use to that of a Panzer IV. Yeah, you see what I mean? That's double the fuel use there. And for that division to be really moving about, it's not worth it. They just don't make it worth it. So we're going to try and hold that position for the time being. Then I can move in these other Panzer divisions should I need to. Okay. Now, of course, we do need to deal with the invasion of Sardinia, but there's really not a goddamn thing I can do. And we were lucky in the fact that we managed to get the Panzergrenadiers out of there. But that's just it, we were lucky. Now. I'm gonna try and finally rectify the garrison things. I think we need a infantry division in each of them, or something like that. Or even a panzer division. That's true, that is true. We do have the SS over here, though. 163 armoured vehicles, okay. So I'll have this Panzer Division. That's a bit of a waste of fuel to send them like so. So we'll send them via rail. Okay. Right, so this is now blue then, so that's indicating that it's actually okay. Well, I wish I knew that from the start. Right, we'll move the 2nd Division over here, then. It's amazing, isn't it? I mean, all this security, and it just does not seem to do that much. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. I suppose I should have security deployed over here. Okay. The issue is I wanted my armor to be close to the beaches, but I'll have to compromise the time being then, it seems. Right. That's no good. Now we do have some divisions over here then. Indeed. Okay. Now let's take a look at this then. So we can see here, we'll use black. Well, I think it's black. So this here cannot be landed upon. They can't move on to that terrain there. So we don't really have to defend that as much. I mean, we should really cover this airfield considering the fact that they will undoubtedly use paratroopers against us. There's only this place here, the Gulf of St. Malo. It's it's our only reliable defense there. We do have the Atlantic Wall. But the thing is, I'm probably going to move an infantry division here and have that on reserve. So then it should be able to respond to the needs of most of the forces over here. And we could do with another reserve division there, another reserve division there, division here, perhaps, or just something to hold that, and division here. The armour would probably be best suited over here. Then at least we're in a position to move down, to move north, or to move down there. Of course, that's going to impact on our rails, but we'll have to make do. The rails are actually okay here, which is nice. Dun, dun 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 dun. The thing is, though, is Brittany's relatively undefended. Move over here. Right, move you via rail. And we're good. Wow. Incredible. I'll have you reassigned to the closest command, which is the 7th Army. There we go. Now, I need more commands. I can see why. Okay. And I could have security hold on to these areas like this, like the air bases and etc. Well, most importantly, I should really defend my depots. That is actually an exceptionally important thing. Yep, so we have our depot over here. We have a depot there and there. There's one here. Right. I'm gonna move some more forces over there. Especially to that port. There we go. I mean, we have a static brigade there, which is not much. Okay. Now we need something over there, but it's like, what the hell do I deploy there? I think I'll deploy some extra men over here. There we go. Yep. We should start to see more supplies being able to move through now. So you can see here the amount of rail that has taken up there. That's a huge amount. I could do with more AA here. More AA. One second, I'm just going to change that so... There we go. That's not going to be anywhere near as annoying now. Indeed. Actually, I should turn down this, as it really does not need to be high priority. These two do need to be. So if I can have all that sent there, that'd be good. Okay. That division is there. So we'll have you on reserve. I mean, the thing is, this is a good number of men. Now, I could set them static. And that would be them defending the Port of Sherlock. I think I'm going to make this a higher priority. This one... There's a good amount of supply here. I'll have this at level 2. Yeah, there's not very many men. This is the thing, I just don't seem to have that many men. Of course, the East is eating up the vast majority of my men. We are doing okay. I mean, Soviet potential has risen, which is dangerous. But the front conditions should be stable. If I am reading this correct, it should be stable. I mean, we have sent some extra headquarters over there, so that's good for us. Actually, speaking of that, right, so we have no forces over there. So that's a 0, actually. Interesting. Mostly because that just sends things to the east. Okay. So I want to take a look. Turn that off. Battle sites. What do we have here? Naval air interdiction. Partisans. So there's a lot of partisan activity. Hell of a lot of partisan activity. Especially over here in Belgium. I do imagine that could be from the fact that I just wasn't on top of this garrison duty. It would make sense. These cities are being bombed. That's a huge amount of bombers. Was that saying I had 500 fighters here? I don't quite believe that one. Oh no shit, wow. What the hell, really? How the hell? What? I don't believe that one. I really don't believe that was 500 there. Actually, just have this open. I do apologise about this, guys. It's really irritating to bloody have the taskbar there. Really irritating. I wish I could just have it on the second screen and get rid of it, but hey. There's a lot of air combat over here. Okay. Right, I know what I shall do. So what I'll have then is... We'll have you on ready. You will sit on... Oh, they're on top of the town there. Okay. You'll head over here to Le Havre, I think. Hi. I'll move one division over there, to Le Havre. Okay. This division here. Now, whereabouts did they land? Operation Overlord, I believe it was the name. If I can try and take a look at some actual historical, then I'll have something to base it on. That's what I'm looking for. Right. I suppose this is a bit cheating in a way. But hey, if it helps me, then I'll use it. So let's take a look over here then. So we can see the main focus was definitely here. Can I increase that zoom level? Oh, goddammit. Right, yes, we can see here. Zoom further. So we have Sword, Juno, Gold, Omaha, I think that is, Utah. So they basically bypass Sherbrooke then. I imagine that is due to the fact that, yeah, it's basically untenable. But not here. So I think we need to defend Le Havre. But it's this stretch. So I think I might move that infantry division to this area here, have that on reserve, have the other infantry division on reserve here, have the armour nearby. As long as there's a division nearby to help out, then that'd be fantastic. There's not a full chance that they'd be able to do anything to help out, but I think that would be a good idea. The thing is, I'm going to have a lot of fighter bombers in this area of operation too. Right, so we can see here. So, in fact, my defenses here are actually rather weak, if we think about it. So I'll move this division here. You'll be on reserve. Indeed. I'll have you on reserve there. Well, there we go. That should help out. There's a division there. I'll take this division as well. And I'll have that one positioned about... maybe about there. Maybe there. Then again, this isn't a actual coastal hex. Is it? Surely not. So what we'll do then is... this is going to be our defensive wall then. So this is the most likely avenue of advance. So they're going to hit Le Havre. They're going to hit down here, or try to. Basically here. So we need to hold this. If we can hold the beaches, then they're going to have a hell of a bad time. And even if I can't stop a landing, if I can contain a landing, then that will be most definitely good. The most important thing is we need to just stop them from establishing a port or some kind of way to get supplies in over here. If I can force it to stay on the beach, that's good. There's a lot of power here. There's a hell of a lot of power. Okay. So this is... it's not really a division, but it will eventually be a division, potentially. So what I shall do then is I shall move these forces here. This 7,000 strong division will be moved here. You'll be moved here and you'll go into reserve. Okay, I'll set you static. We gain some more administration points and some extra trucks for logistics, which is really incredibly important. I can't actually emphasize how important that actually is. Right, they should be off the train. I could do with a headquarters nearby. See, this is the only one that doesn't really matter too much. You I can have deployed to a division nearby, or at least assigned to a division nearby. Right, there we go. You'll be there and happy. You on the other hand. Right. Ready. They can go on reserve. Okay, they'll be deployed over there. That's fine. Well, just be on refit then for the time being. But we're going to radically overhaul the defenses of the beach. Now. What I can do as well to build this up is actually create fortified positions as well, which wouldn't be a bad idea at all, actually. It's something like that where I can actually create men practically and build up defenses I'm going to need. Now the fort level isn't actually that high. It's really not that high. It should be a lot higher. Yeah, it should be a lot higher. I'll set them static. I mean, that's an extra 130 trucks there. Right, I'll move them there. Ah. Damn it. Fine, just go there then. Now, I actually don't need to be in the city here, so I can actually be closer to the beaches. Ideally, I'd like to be on a rail line. So where is... Right. Fort Rouge. Yeah, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to create a depot here. Right, we're going to have this as a priority 4 depot. There we go. Lille. Move these horses over here then. They're that much closer to the front line now. Ideally, I could do with sending a Panzer Division down there. I don't know if it actually requires a full Panzer Division. Right, I'm going to mobilize this infantry division. So, apparently it does require something ridiculous. Indeed, a little bit redonkulous. Oh well. Now here. Not too much I can do then. So what I will do then is, I did take a lot of this out. Or basically, I did have a lot of this set to refit. And I think that's wise. If we take a look here, you can see we've gone from strength to strength. So that was our highest point in the following phase. Well, in the earlier phase. So at the moment we're down, but the thing is, I'm trying to refit as much as absolutely possible. I mean, it's October now, the winter will come soon, and it's going to be horrific. Okay. I do need to find some troops. I should probably move some panzers, but ugh. I suppose the thing is, we might lose on victory points, but we'll lose anyway should I lose those ports. I think that's the way I would think about it. I'll try and get some actual panzer divisions into the rest of the cities. That'd probably be the best idea. But either way, I would personally call it a victory for myself if we were actually able to hold on to Europe. I do believe this campaign runs until 1945 or something like that, so we are in this for the long run. So, but again, I suppose I do have a VP victory. God damn it. Well, the invasion of France is not for a while, actually, so I think I will send a... I can spare 2 panzer divisions, which would be sufficient to meet our garrison demands. I could spare an armored division from Sicily, so that's that. At least they'd be in, well, in the North Italian city, at least they'd be in a place where they're going to get a lot of supply. They can just refit while they're there. Okay, so the Allies are actually thrown a lot of planes into the air this turn. Actually, not too many. A lot of sorties, but not too many actual planes. Yeah, not surprised about that one at all, and annoyingly we're going to lose all that depot. Can I disband depots? I should check, actually. The horrific thing is going to be trying to predict what the Allies are going to do now. Interesting. That cost them quite a lot there. Right, so they do have significant amount of power down here. I do hope I've not taken away too much from here and left myself open. which is a risk that we'll have to run here. But I'm glad that they're throwing their men at the lines here. That means they're not throwing them over here where they're actually going to be of use. Of course, I do lose a few men each time this happens, but we do have the defensive. Right, okay. And we did lose a few armoured vehicles here, so I'll just pause this. Can I need to set it so I can see the details here. I want to see what was lost. Yeah, okay. So there's basically just a infantry division or 2 forces there. Yeah, they took some significant losses there, and that's not even as well held as Catania. Ah. It seems they're moving about here now. Okay. Now this is interesting. The fact is is very little here. They're definitely committed to attacking. That's fantastic. I really didn't expect the Allies to hold and keep attacking the same places. It seems the AI has somewhat dug itself into a little bit of a hole there. That is actually a surprising result. I did not expect anything like that. The good news is that we do have this rail line here, which is fantastic. It means I can rail troops there and back. I'm going to have a lot of supplies being sent there. So if I can capture the town of Adriano, then at least I can potentially get some depots going there. It is intriguing, though. It is intriguing. Right then. As per usual, their losses are nowhere near as severe as mine. They did take some air losses there, which is good to see. Okay, so we'll solve this in a moment. Yeah. Yes, I mean, there's 110 turns here. This is a lot. It's this where they're getting all their bloody VPs. It's ridiculous. God damn, I should have had that from the start. Okay, so we'll be able to spare some armor divisions. But it's very interesting that we've managed to hold on out here. Well, out here. Yeah. I think I'll send the 16th Panzer Division. It's the one lightest on actual number of armored fighting vehicles. The artillery, however, is low here. I mean, this one technically has more fighting potential. I do need to keep this port manned, actually. Okay. I'm happy with that. Though I could do with introducing some... Let's see, doctrines, and I need a intruder. There we go. Luftwaffe Reich. Running over Hanover. Knight Intruder. Okay. But alas, this is an episode that is basically an end, so until next time, we'll have to do that then. Though I will assign everything I possibly can. Both air phases. Enemy air phase. So, until next time, guys, thank you so very much for watching, and goodbye for now.